Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we are looking at product research for beginners. For noobs, yes, that's right. Now, today is a giveaway video, guys. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have notifications turned on because on this video, I'll be giving away up to £25. Make sure you stay until the end for that. I will be doing the giveaway if you have entered any of the previous giveaways, okay? So if you would like to enter this video, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section with what you think of the video. So do stick around. Leave something kind of like maybe intellectually challenging for us. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, leave a comment basically, and like the video if you can. But if you stay to the end, you will have the ability to see the winner for the last one. But up to £25, 3 times a week, guys. That's why you need to stay subscribed. But yeah, today, first of all, let's go ahead and discuss very quickly what is FBA for the complete noobs. So what is FBA? Very, very simple. All we do is we use a service called Fulfillment by Amazon, so using the company Amazon, and we get products, maybe 200, 500,000 products, and we buy them from China and we have them sent directly to an Amazon warehouse, so we don't physically touch the product, which is fantastic. Amazon will store the product in their fulfillment warehouses. Then you make a product listing online, which is kind of really nice and easy to do. We can get it ranked, we can put keywords on there, get pictures in there, and customers will buy your product. Once the customer presses buy, Amazon will then go and pick the product from the shelf. They will get it out delivered to the customer, and if there's any returns, again, they'll deal with all that sort of stuff. They actually also deal with the customer service, because if you ever call up Amazon, it's always Amazon you speak to, not the actual seller. So they do all the ins and outs, which means that you are very hands-off. You don't actually have to do anything, and you could be selling products literally while you sleep, and you don't have to click any buttons or anything like that. So that's a real benefit to Amazon FBA, and certainly why I started it earlier at the beginning of this year, is because I had a job. I don't have a job anymore, but when I started, I needed to be able to have a side income to my my full-time job, and Amazon was the perfect vehicle, the perfect method to do that, and it was FBA which really made that possible, because again, you don't have to do anything, and that's the main thing, and that's what we want as entrepreneurs. We want to earn money without having to really do much, and that's always ideal. So what you're going to learn in this video, so if you're looking to get into FBA, then I'm going to show you a few of the really important criteria that you need to be aware of, and I'm actually going to explain some of the reasons behind it as well. And I'm going to give you some examples. Just basically, I'm going to show you what I do myself. But the main thing is product research criteria. There are a few main topics within Amazon FBA in creating a successful Amazon business, and I'm going to briefly go over them later. But one of the big ones you really want to get started with, and you can start right now, is your product research, because that is super important. So these are the things we're going to start to look at. First of all, we're looking for high demand, low competition, something that's lightweight, and something that's brandable. Now, at the moment, I appreciate that these are not specific. So high demand, well, what does high mean, right? Low competition, what does low mean? Lightweight, how much does it have to weigh? So let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to show you, me doing this, right, firsthand. So I'm going to pop onto a website called Jungle Scout. There is a link in my description for that. It's an affiliate link if you do want to sign up to it. But I do recommend it as one of the kind of the best services to use for analyzing sales on Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm in the UK, so I'm actually selling on the UK market. And I'm going to turn on all categories. I'm going to get rid of a few that I really hate to see, like clothing. I don't like seeing clothing. I'm going to get rid of grocery. I'm going to get rid of watches, jewelry. I'm going to leave most of these on. Now, the reason being, a lot of people will get rid of things like health and personal care, beauty, and gated categories. However, I actually can teach you how to get ungated in every single category. So I'm actually going to start looking at most of the categories, just the ones that I don't like to see. Like, I don't like seeing clothing. Where's the other ones? Like shoes and bags, I don't like to see. Software, I don't like to see, just because they're a little bit annoying, to be honest. Now, price. I would start anywhere from 10, and if you really want to go for it, you can even go up to £40. Now, why no less than 10? The reason being is that if you are selling your product for £10, you need to be getting that product for like £1. Landed in the UK, taxes paid, to make any sort of substantial profit, okay? And that's going to be hard, right? Finding a product that sells for £10 or just £11 and making good profit, honestly, guys, it's going to be quite tricky. Not saying that you can't do it, I'm just going to say it's tricky, but we're going to start at £10. Going up to £40, you can probably push this to 50 or 49 or 49.99. The reason being is that when people make a buying decision online, normally, you know, £10 is nice and easy. People aren't thinking about a £10 purchase. They think, yeah, okay, just buy it. Once it gets over what I would say, you know, £40, £50, people are starting to think about, you know, is this product going to be good for them? Are there other ones? Do I need to do some more research? Do I need to go on a comparison website? Do we need to look at reviews? So you don't want to get into that realm. If you have a really strong brand, then maybe. And if you're on comparison sites and if you're on review sites, then great. But you're not going to be at the beginning. So we're not even going to look at that sort of stuff. Well, you can look, but you know, probably not going to be a good idea at the beginning, at least. Now, something to bear in mind with your budget: if you've got £1,000 to invest to start Amazon FBA, then, you know, say for example you found a product that sells for £40 and it's making, let's say, 300 sales a month. Okay, yes, that's a lot of revenue that you'd be able to generate, but how much are you having to spend per month to have that stock? So if that stock costs you £25 a unit, it probably won't cost you. It'll probably cost you £20 a unit, and you're selling 300. Then you need £6,000 to be able to sell that product for 1 month. Okay, if that's what you're selling. So just be aware that the selling price does relate to your budget, how much you can afford, how much you can afford to reorder. Those are topics you can look at in the future. The first thing you have to do is just get started with the product research, and you're going to start to learn this stuff and adapt to it over time as well. Now, estimated sales, to be honest, I would look from anywhere from 200 to really anything, but if we can't even go to like 400 or 500 or 600, you know, this again it's important, very important, because we need a product that sells consistently, but it also relates to your selling price. If you can only afford a product that sells for £15 and but you can afford to sell 600 a month, then cool, that's cool. Let's look for a minimum of 600 and let's go for that. However, if you can only afford to buy products that sell for £15 and only can afford 300 units a month, then again, you're going to have to change your estimated sales, and this is going to bring up different products because of your search criteria. But let's go ahead and let's go middle of the road. Let's go 300 estimated sales. Now, net, which is basically the amount of money being generated, is not important. Rank, you can do this, you can put numbers in here, but I just personally choose not to. Estimated sales, you really want minimum. You can put maximums if you're really looking for something specific. If you're looking for, like, you know, 300 to 350 sales a month. But again, I personally would just leave it blank. Estimated revenue, again, it doesn't really matter. If you've entered this and you've entered this, then again, that's going to fill itself out anyway. Reviews, you can go, I would say, up to 100. There is flexibility here. Like, you can stick in 200, and if that seller is maybe only one of the top 10 that has over 200 or you know, over 100 reviews, then it's still going to be a good viable option. But to start as a beginner, just look at 100 max. So from like zero to 100. But again, you can play around with this and look at different options because you never know what you're going to find. Rating, I don't really bother with. Weight, you want it as light as possible. For the beginning, I would set this a little bit higher, maybe 2 to 3 pounds. So this is in pounds, not kilograms. But if you start looking a bit more specifically, you might be able to get it down to, like, under £1, which is super light, or 1.4 pounds or 5 pounds or whatever. But keep it under 3 because it's getting quite heavy when you get to that point. So there needs to be a high profit margin on a heavier product because you need to spend more on shipping because we need to make profit, right? Over here, standard size is super important. You can choose to do it by fulfillment by Amazon, but again, I'm going to leave this blank. That's how I personally like to do it. Results per page 200. So from this, what have we managed to work out? So high demand, right? If they're selling 300 a month, then that's a fair amount of sales per month. So it's high demand. Low competition. So we want people that have under 100 reviews, because if they have loads and loads of reviews, when you're a customer going to Amazon, you look at who has the most reviews, who has the best quality pictures and stuff like that. So from the consumer perspective, you just need to be aware that if all of the sellers have super high reviews and super high sales, as a new seller, it's going to be very hard for you to compete with them unless you give away loads and loads and loads of products. So you need basically more money. The more competitive the niche, the product, the more money you're going to need to rank your product, right? And even then, it might not rank because the competition might be too high. There might be too much, again, competition on PPC. So you never really know, but again, low competition is important. Lightweight, again, let's go for under 2 or 3 pounds, but if you can find something that's lighter, then I would definitely try and find something that's lighter if you have an option, right? If you have an option between 2 products, then go for the lightweight one. And brandable, now brandable is a little bit different. We're gonna move on to that in a second. So let's just press search. And again, I'm looking in pretty much all categories. So this is going to bring up loads and loads of stuff that maybe you might not find. But just be aware that you can get ungated in the gated categories, like like beauty, like grocery, health and personal care, jewelry, a few other ones here. Watches, stuff like that. Although again, I want to get rid of DVD, Blu-ray, electronics. Well, we'll leave electronics. Yeah, we'll leave that. I'll search again just because I didn't want whichever one I just turn off. Yeah, DVD and Blu-ray, I don't want that in there. And football, again, it's by night. We don't want that. So some of these things you're going to learn by doing, but you need to go down and you just need to open things up. Open them up in a new window. Find out what they are. If they're clearly breakable, don't go near it. If they're clearly dangerous or hazardous, don't go near it. So for example, razor blades, anything to do with magnets, don't go near it. Ideally stay away from electronics, but if you are, you need to make sure you have a higher profit margin because you will have higher returns. But we're just going to open a few of these up and just check them out to see what they're about. I don't like watches, watch straps. I don't know what that is, but I can't. Nail lamp. See these magnet things, just stay away from them. And basically, this is what we're going to do. Now, we probably won't find anything straight away because this does take time. But I'm just going to explain to you, again, the thought process. Again, do not buy these, guys. Don't buy stamps. Okay, cool. So I've opened a few of these up. Now, what I mean by brandable, okay? So these things here, they are vacuum bags. Pretty mundane products. Not going to lie, they're pretty boring. Are they brandable? Yes and no. So what we're going to do is take the main keyword, and the reason we're doing this, I can explain a little bit, but when a customer searches on Amazon, they're going to search for the product in like the most generic way, so vacuum bag, right? Or they might search Hoover bag, in the UK at least. So you can see people already sell this. Let's see how many people are selling. So this is something else that Jungle Scout do. It's called a Chrome extension. And you can see all the selling prices, all the sales, all the reviews. So here's a prime example of something that's too competitive. Great sales. Love the amount of sales that are going on here. If you were down here somewhere, you would be selling definitely a few hundred units a month, which is super awesome. So these are vacuum storage bags. Like, great product. However, have a look at the reviews. Super, super competitive. You wouldn't like... The person with the lowest amount of reviews on the first page, they've got 79 reviews. You're not going to be able to rank against these guys, right? So this is what I mean by too competitive, way too competitive. However, if we look at the product we initially found, probably not great, but the vacuum bag, the storage bags, is a great brandable product, very cheap to probably produce, very lightweight. However, as you can see, loads of people have got it already. Not a good product anymore. Let's look at the next one. What are these? Snap popper fasteners. So is it one of these things? I've seen these before, but are they called snap poppers? I don't really know what they're called. Again, so this, I just don't know what the product is. Someone can please correct me in the old comments. But again, I'm just going to stay away from that because I can't even figure it out. This next one is a kit. So kits are sometimes quite nice, but again, there's a few things in here that are bringing some red flags. There's some things that are potentially sharp. What else have we got down here? So again, I would have to look into things like restrictions. So are you actually allowed to sell this on Amazon? Do you have to be unrestricted from selling it? So, however, we're going to take the main keyword, which I would say is watch repair kit. We're going to search in all categories. And look, there's loads of people selling similar things. So these probably are all FBA sellers. Let's just double check. If we have a look at a seller on the right hand side, yeah, most of them are FBA, or pretty much all of them, which is pretty cool. Again, sales, unfortunately, a little bit too low. So when we look at high demand, this product does not have high demand, okay? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to change that. They don't have high demand. The reviews are actually quite high as well. for the actual demand itself. So again, I would stay away from this product for those reasons, but you can see that is a brandable product. All these guys are doing FBA, they're doing the same thing. Unfortunately, it's not the most profitable product in terms of sales, but again, something that you could look into if you find something similar, okay, but not this exact product. Don't go into this product, guys. Here's another one. A LED nail lamp. Now, again, I wouldn't go into this. Now, the reason being is actually my girlfriend bought one of these off Amazon. No, it wasn't Groupon. Okay, bought a nail lamp off somewhere and had to get 3 returns for it. So it was one product that she had to return 3 times. Now, if that's on Amazon, that's really going to hurt your sales figures. So again, I personally would stay away from this stuff. It's up to you if you get involved. But let's just have a quick look at the sales and stuff. So demand is quite good. The reviews, a few of them are really, really high. So these guys are getting kind of a lot of the sales. But you never know. It's something you can look into. It's not something you can't look at. The sales, they do dip off a little bit. It would worry me a bit, coupled with the fact that it's electronics and like it's a UV thing. You might need different certifications to sell that sort of stuff. It might be restricted. So again, I would stay away from that personally. But if you have a lot of knowledge in this area, then maybe it might be something for you to look into. Personally, I would stay away, right? So last one we're going to look at is a Nintendo 2DS carry case. Now, again, this is something that's brandable. You can put your logo just on that bag, just there. Definitely something that you can do. However, the reason I wouldn't get involved in this product is because as soon as Nintendo release a new product in the size change, then this product will lower in sales revenue and stuff like that per month because it's been outdated. Same with phone cases and stuff like that. Just don't get into phone cases because as soon as another product comes out, then your phone case devalues in probably by 30 to 50% just overnight. So I wouldn't get involved in that. But as you can see, in terms of brandable, this is a product that is brandable. You can have your logo just smacked on there. You can have it kind of printed on. So let's head back to the slideshow, okay? So now we've got to this stage, we understand what these things are. We understand we have to find high demand, low competition, lightweight, brandable. And that's so that we can get the best profit margin so we can make money from this, right? We want to make money from this. The other thing you have to do is remember to be different. Don't sell the same product as everyone else, like to the T. Don't sell the exact same thing. Make sure you can either differentiate it with a better listing, better benefits, bundle with an ebook, bundle with a second product. So, for example, if you are selling like this, for example, right, which is a watch stand, you might want to bundle that with a watch, like a cleaning cloth, because someone that has this has a watch, in which case they want to clean their watch. So that could be something that could be a nice little bundle, but don't bundle things together on your products unless you actually have a reason to, unless it's going to benefit the customer. If the only reason you're bundling a product and combining it with something else is to differentiate it, then that's not the right reason. The right reason is because it's going to benefit the customer. It's actually going to have a better impact on that product in terms of how they enjoy it. Always remember to be different. And again, I have loads of videos about this if you want to go and check them out. So what else do you need, right? What else do you need? Because, cool, we've learned a little bit about product research and there is so many ways to do it. I think in my course, I go through like 7 or 8 different ways to do product research. This is only one way, okay? So only one way. So don't just use one way to do product research. There are multiple ways. Again, on my channel, on my playlist, you can check this out. It's all there. Just literally go back through the videos and you can find them, right? But to fully set up on Amazon, you do need a few things. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to go through basically what I cover in my full course, right? So the first thing is you need to know how to source your product. So cool, we found a product that's going to be profitable and all that sort of stuff, or it's going to be a great product, it's going to be brandable, it's lightweight, all that sort of stuff. You need to know where to get it from, how to negotiate with suppliers, how to order your products, how to actually then get them delivered and pay your customs duty, your VAT, and all the legalities around importing goods into your country, okay? So those are super important. You can't really mess those, if you mess those things up, it can go quite badly. So you need to make sure you understand what you're doing there. The next thing you're going to do is create a killer product listing, one that is going to outshine all your competitors. It's going to be better in every way. It's going to have better photos, better titles, higher converting call to actions, loads of great reviews. You're then going to implement a launch strategy. A lot of kind of sellers go wrong. It's just they put their product on Amazon. They think people are just going to buy it. Well, if you rank it, yes, but you need to actually launch your product and rank it first. So you need to learn how to do that. You need to get reviews, and you need to continue to get reviews from your customers, so genuine organic reviews, and that's normally with email follow-up sequences. You then want to build a brand, maybe on social media, on websites. You want to get extra traffic to your Amazon listing. Whole bunch of ways to do that, with comparison sites, with review websites, with your own social media platforms. But you want to kind of build something that's a little bit bigger than just Amazon. You then want to be able to scale that product to make you as much money as possible, so you can be one of those top sellers. Continue to optimize your listing, make it as good as possible. Continue to optimize your advertising strategy. And again, the only thing you need to do then is just repeat that process for another product. Once you've scaled one, you move that to the side, spend very little time doing it, maybe a few hours a month, and then you can repeat that process with a whole nother product and just continue on that journey until you have a portfolio of like 10 products making you tens of thousands a month. That's it. Easy when you say it out loud, but of course, these steps do take a bit of time to go through, and I really advise just doing a lot of research on these, okay? So just take a snapshot of this and go and research these topics. So how can I learn more, right? If you want to learn more, I have 2 resources for you, okay? The first resource I'm going to be able to give you is completely for free. So I have a free Facebook group. Now, if you check the second link in my description, you'll see the link to the Facebook group. Go ahead and request access there. I'll just have to accept you. Introduce yourself once you get into the group. But that is free Facebook group for Amazon sellers. So go in there if you're new, if you've been selling for ages, and just kind of be part of that community and learn from each other, because the amount that you can learn from other people is so valuable. So go in there and I'll see you in the Facebook group, okay? The second thing I have, and this is the real kind of part where people can go from absolute zero to selling on Amazon very quickly, is I have a Amazon FBA UK course. If you have been subscribed to me for a while, you will know this. If you found this video just through searching, then you won't know this, but I do have it. And this is what you actually get in it. And again, I have other videos to go through this in more detail, but there is what I believe to be the most comprehensive product research strategy out there at the moment. I'll teach you how to source and private label your products to get them labeled properly. I'll go you through the launch strategies to make sure that you actually profitably launch a product that will make you money in the future. Even go through the foundations of setting your business up the right way, so not making mistakes again that could cost you a lot in the future. We go through marketing, advertising, and actually advanced strategies as well, using like Facebook ads and offers and things like that. Finally, one of the last things is I actually teach you how to get approved to sell in every category to basically 10x your sales, because remember earlier I said some of those categories you're not allowed to sell in, so beauty, health and personal care, grocery, stuff like that. You can get approved to sell in, it's just you need to know how, and once you know how, then those products become available to you to sell and to private label. Now, for a lot of people, they don't even look, they think that it's unobtainable, whereas I can actually teach you how to do that. The other thing you get is 3 months worth of mentoring, or personal mentoring, so that's email support, all that sort of stuff. So if you do get stuck, if there's things that are really kind of concerning you, then you can always reach out to me for that support network. And finally, you have actually a private Facebook group access. So this is a private group I've set up just only for students. This isn't the free Facebook group I'm talking about a second ago. It's only for students, where we can help each other out on a much higher level. Not just me helping them out, but them helping each other out. So that's what you get, which is pretty cool. And also, I have some breaking news for you as well. I have some breaking news. So if you do want to pick up the course, you can do that. It's the first link in the description. If you get any questions, just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer questions. But I've done something today just for you guys. So if you do click that first link in the description, which will take you to the sales page as such, goes through a bit of information, you can actually see all of the modules that are in the course. So if you're kind of concerned, or even if you want to research this stuff on your own, by yourself, you can go ahead and you can basically copy what I've done, and you can search in YouTube and just try and work it out for yourself. I would advise basically taking a course. It doesn't have to be mine. I would advise taking a course. There's so much you need to learn. But if you go to the top under introduction, I've actually made these 4 videos, okay? These 4 videos I have made free for you guys. So you can actually go ahead, this button will actually say preview. I don't really know why it doesn't say preview, but this will say preview just here, which means you can actually watch these videos and get a preview of the course straight away. So yeah, if you're watching this video, I've turned that on today. So you can go through and you can look at these ones here. So they're free for you guys to go and get. If you do want to get the full course, just go up to the top and say, yes, I want to unlock the secrets of Amazon FBA, and then you get started. That's really it for today, guys. To be honest, that is it. As you can see, double click to edit. nothing left to do there. But again, if you have any questions about any of this sort of stuff, then of course feel free to reach out to me. But I would really ask you to leave a comment down below. Firstly, if you have any questions about this, if you have any additions to any of these things I've mentioned. Of course, there's way more to talk about than I can just go through today. Also, leave a comment if you want to enter the giveaway for today. I will announce that on one of my next few videos over the next few days, so make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to get in, take action, don't procrastinate, just do it, and you won't regret it. I even have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you have any issues, again, all the information is down the bottom of the page. But if you have any questions or if you have any concerns once you've bought the course, then again, I'm taking all the risk, because if you don't like it and you think it's rubbish, then you can just ask for a refund. It's not the end of the world. Because I'm really confident in what I've created. Right, now, that's all that done. That's the video complete. Let's get on to the announcement for the giveaway for the previous PayPal giveaway video, which was, I think, a couple of days ago. I can't quite remember. But let's go ahead and choose a winner. All right, so this was the last video, the last giveaway video, which was the Amazon checklist step by step. So if you commented on this, you have put yourself forward for the giveaway. Make sure, guys, that you comment on the videos, because you have the chance to win. The chances are pretty high, to be honest, so especially if you comment on most of the videos. So let's pick a random winner. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We might even see the same name twice. Ozan Gins? Not sure how to pronounce it, but you know what it says. He said, great advice from a great guy, thank you. I'm so glad you're getting into this more and more. Good luck for the future. Awesome. So you have won some money. I will PayPal you some cash. Let's find out how much. Now, guys, if you want to put yourself forward, all you have to do is comment on this video and future giveaway videos, put yourself forward, and be subscribed, have notifications turned on, and actually watch the video so you can see if you're the winner. Because if you don't get in touch with me within 12 hours, it's going to roll over. The actual amount of money is going to roll over to the next video, because, like this video, this giveaway video is only one day after the previous one, so you only really have 12 hours to comment and a few hours to claim your prize before I actually do the next giveaway. So let's pick a amount. So I've got a random number generator here. We are going to go with £12. I should probably write this down, but bro, you've got £12. You need to email me at info@jonnybradley.com. Send a screenshot of you signed into your YouTube account. Make sure you're signed in. Click on the login button, whatever, so I can see that you're logged in. And then let me know what currency you'd like your winnings in, and I will PayPal to you within the next few hours. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Again, make sure you subscribe, comment, like, all that sort of crap, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, which should be quite an interesting one, so do stay around for that one. See you soon. Bye-bye.